Hello everybody. In this video I will be showing you how to play the card game Jotochos. The game is easy enough. All the required materials is a standard deck of 52 playing cards. Each player gets 4 cards, and with those 4 cards they want to aim to get the lowest score. At the end of the game, the player with the lowest score wins. As you can see here, I have the instructions manual previously prepared for this game. Here I point out the points of all the cards, which is the ace is worth 1 point, the 2 is worth 2 points, the 3 is worth 3 points, and so forth and so on. There are a couple of exceptions. The 10s, queens, kings are all worth 10 points, and the jacks and the 8s count as 0 points. Because the point of the game is to get the lowest score, the jacks and the 8s are your friend. You want to get those cards and you do not want to throw those away. Those cards will win the game for you. As the dealer, you will let the first player on the right cut the deck and choose the starting card. You also want to make sure to get rid of any of the jacks or unnecessary cards. Now, the dealer will deal 4 cards one at a time to each player. The rest of the cards will be placed in the center to form the stockpile. Out of your 4 cards, you want to choose 2 cards to open and 2 cards to close. Normally, you would play with your cards hidden from other players' views, but for the sake of the instructions video, we will play them open. As you can see here, she has an 8, which is a 0, and she has a 10. And I have a 10 and a 6. So her score is 10 and my score is 16. Now the player will either choose to draw from the starting card or to choose from the stockpile. She has chosen the starting card and she has replaced her card and back to the discard pile. I have a 2, so I would choose to swap the 2 for the 10. I have drawn a jack, which is equal to 0 points. So I will place it with my cards, and as you can see here, I have 3 cards here and 2 cards here. I must get rid of a card to remain true to the always having 4 cards at a time. So I am going to get rid of one of my closed cards. Players will keep drawing cards and discarding them to their discretion. I would choose to get rid of my 6 in place of a lower card. The player has drawn an ace and she will get rid of one of her closed cards. I will draw a card, which is a 3, and I will get rid of my last closed card. A little tip is that you want to get rid of your last of your closed cards because those may have a higher pointage and may lose your game for you. She has drawn an 8, which is equal to 0. So her current score is a 1, excluding this card, and my current score is a 10. I have drawn a jack, which is a 0, and I will get rid of my 3. My current score is a 3. Her current score is a 1. When a player feels that they have the lowest score possible, they will choose to knock. Once a player knocks, all other players have 1 more turn. My last turn, I drew a 7, and with that we will end our game. At this point, all players will show their cards. As you can see, she had 2 8s, which are 0s, and she had a 1, which is an ace, and she had a 10 of hearts. I have 2 jacks, which are 0s, and a 2 and an ace. 3, 11. I win the game. That is how you play Jotochos.